Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to my channel. And today I discussed to the topic of what is psychology. Define psychology, introduction of psychology. What is psychology and social psychology? And what is the difference between psychology and social psychology? The first one is I discussed to the topic of psychology, empirical science, dealing with human behavior and mind of the human body is called psychology. Psychology is an empirical science which dealing with the process of the human behavior and mind of the human body is called psychology. Psychology ستوايو psychology مو ستوايو چې دا زموږ یو empirical science دی چې پای کې مو study کوو د human study the mind او دغه د behavior د انسان د body چې کوم type of behavior دی دا کوم mind study ده هغه ته مو څه psychology. Psychology is the empirical science which dealing the process of the human mind with the behavior of the human body. It's called psychology. So after the psychology, I discussed to the what is social psychology. Social psychology. Social psychology are those type of psychology which are concerned with the social interaction. Social and psychology. Social mean social interaction with the outside of the environment. The social interaction with concern with the outside of the environment is called social psychology. صحیح ده social psychology مونږ څه ته وایو social psychology مونږ هغه څه ته وایو چې هغه انټریکټ وي څه سره the social interaction سره the social environment سره. So this is called social psychology. And today I discussed to the what is the scope of social psychology. Scope of psychology. The first one is the mechanism of human behavior. The first and the important scope of the social psychology, it is the mechanism of the human behavior. The human behavior is the external action and reaction of the human body with the outside of the environment. It's called human behavior. Human behavior is a external action and reaction of the human body with the outside of the environment, external environment. So this is called human behavior. So the social psychology study the human behavior of the body. So this is the mechanism of the human behavior. How to study the human behavior, the human and the external action and reactions toward the external environment, outside of the environment. So the first one is the mechanism of human behavior. Mechanism of human behavior. The second one is the dynamic of human behavior. Dynamic of human behavior. Dynamic means to change with the period of time. It's called dynamic. And the behavior is the external action and reaction. So the dynamic human behavior means the human behaviors can be changed with the period of time. So this is not a stable, not static. With the period of time, they have changed with the external environment concerns. So this is the mechanism, this is the scope of the social psychology to determine the human behavior can be dynamic, that how can change will be occur for the external environment and how much change will be occur with the reaction of the social interactions. So this is another scope of the social psychology as the dynamic of human behavior. The other is the socialization and personality development. The other is the important scope of the social psychology is the socialization and personality development. The first I discussed to the socialization. What is socialization? Socialization is a long process which is starting from the initial of the age, birth from toward the death. Socialization is a process the jida start ki the insan the birth na wala the insan the death apuri. The kam processing كم تربيت كي تم سوايو socialization وايو اغا تربيت جاغا داغا social society سرا social interaction سرا social group سرا related be. So this is called sociology. Yes, socialization. تم سوايو socialization. Another is the personality development. Personality personality is the acting of positive and negative, acting toward the some things. This is called personality. The acting of the positive or negative acting towards something is called personality. As to the in the social psychology, as to develop the socialization of the human and to the personality development of humans. So this is another scope of the social psychology, to the socialization of the human body and the personality development of the human. So this is another scope of another scope of the social psychology, and other is the social group and social interaction. Social group are those group which are different individual which are combined with the specific norms and values. So this is called social group. Social group different individuals are combined with the specific task, with the specific same type of norms and values. So this is the social group. The other is the social interaction. Social interaction means the individual which are combined for a specific goals. These individuals are combined with society. So this is the social interaction. So the social psychology which deal with the study of social group and to the social interaction. Balzam Sarrazi, leadership. Leadership. The word leadership can be derived from a leader. Who is leader? Leader is the supreme individual from of the group. So this is the supreme individual from of the group is called leader. So the process that the leaders can be leads. This process is called leadership. Leadership doesn't derive the word leader is the supreme individual. A group की supreme individual दागे मशर तुम सो leader वायु. और the process तो वायु कम दा leaders चले तुम सो leadership. Leadership is also another scope of the social psychology. Social psychology is also to the scope of the study of leadership of the human body. Another is the crowd behavior. Stress, frustration and tension. Crowd behavior mean the individual who are combined for a specific task for the completions. So this is crowd and the behavior of all of the individuals toward the specific goal. So this is crowd behavior. Okay. Another is the stress mean the group of people which are combined for a specific goal, and there are certain strictness, certain type of the hindrance will be occur for the achieving of these goals. Group زم سره یو ځای شوي دي د یو سره لپاره د یو ګول د اچیو کولو لپاره، خو په هغې کې هغه ته څه راځي، یو مسله راځي، نو هغه مسله هغه نشي حل کولی، هغه ته هم څه کېږي، هغه ته هم څه وایو stress. And the stress, frustration means the stress will be the high level. So this level of stress is called frustration. And tension is also the frustration of and the stress of the part. So in social psychology, study with the crowd behavior, stress, frustration, and tension. Another scope of the social psychology is the attitude. Attitude is the another external action toward from a specific things of the individual is called attitude. Attitude is also concerned with the behavior. So the behavior is the dynamic and attitude it will be the static. It's also discussed into the this topic in future, inshallah. Attitude हम सतावायु चिकाल जम सरा behavior भी जम सरा खुदा जम सरा से भी static भी behavior जम से dynamic भी to change with the period of time, and the attitude will not be the change with the period of time. So also the study of the social psychology, the scope of the social psychology. Another is the motivation and emotion. Motivation is the internal action. Motivation is the internal action. It is how the individual in a group of individual will be satisfied, will be motivated toward doing something. So this is called a motivation. Motivation sorry, then sorry your internal action to the human bodies. ठीक था چې یو سیز د څنګه اخلي دا مبارک څنګه د ریاکشن کوي دا څه وایو motivation وایو. Emotion is the positive and negative feelings or thinking towards something is called emotion. Emotion مونږه ظاهرو positive وي که negative وي هغه زموږ څه کې په social psychology کې مونږ څه کوو study کوو motivation and emotion. And other is the cognition and perception. Perception means to see something and they will be the organizing or gaining information. So this is called perception. Perception څه ته وایي چې یو څیز مونږ وګورو او د هغې په باره کې مونږ خپل انډیویجولي څه سوچ کوو هغې ته موږ څه وایو د خپل perception وایو. And these all of the things will be transformable from one to another. So this is called cognition. Perception is the thinking which are gaining or gathering from outside society, and this informations will be shared from the outside of the individual. So this is called cognition. Okay, and another is the culture and social development. Culture and social development. Culture is a set of belief, norms, values which are combined in a group of people. This is called culture. Culture is a belief, a set of belief, norm, and value. The individual are combined and follow of these norm and value is called culture. And to the social development, that how to teach the individual in the group of individual will be developed, which are living with the specific type of culture. So this is culture and to the social development. Okay, and today I discussed the topic of psychology and to the social psychology and the scope of psychology. Okay, thank you.